Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the delayed flight. We are in our new training center in Donegal Airport, Ireland, which is also a bespoke airport, a very beautiful one. And there was an incident in Dubai with Swiss Air. There is a clip about it. We have lost our plane in Dubai airport. Swiss Air got extremely embarrassed about this, and she changed her livery now, and she's so wonderful. She's just a beauty, and here she is. Here she is. Yeah. Let us also have a look here, because this road is quite dangerous. Let us have a look first and then we will start. Yes, somewhere here it is. This place here is very dangerous. You see? Every moment a new accident. Yeah. Yes. Oh no. No. Why don't they put a brand new red light? See what happens. Oh no, that was bad. It is almost impossible to cross this road. See what happens now. A wonderful airport, very good job done. And I think somewhere here I saw Karin drinking her coffee. Was it here? Or was it here? Yes, it was here. But I suppose she left because she didn't like the garbage. And this is our beauty. So now please a little bit careful. We will have a short grammar lesson. Okay, this one here, I'm talking about this one here. This is called accent grave, okay? And this is accent aigo. So we're talking about accent grave, this sign here, okay? Now this, I suppose, is called tilde, okay? And if you press Shift and the button under Escape, here, have a look, you have the tilde. This is the tilde. Now the other one, this one, is the accent grave. And we're talking about this keyboard command, accent grave. Exactly here. This is accent grave. And this is tilde. And usually, okay, you will find it somewhere, but what to say? My keyboard is below the escape button on the top left of the keyboard. I have seen so many clips on YouTube, okay, and there are so many simmers, sim pilots that they know much more than me. But 99% they go here. Everybody, in order to communicate with the ATC, goes here, mouse, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. They press with the mouse the numbers. So forget those things. And in general, to be more honest, forget the mouse. Of course, you will use also the mouse, but I suppose you will have no mouse and no ATC sign with the tower if you are in a cockpit of Boeing. So in general, it is good to get to start the familiarization with the keyboard commands, and this is the point. And actually this is so important that I start with this one. Okay, so escape, control options, okay. And here you type ATC. ATC. Those you will not touch, number 0 to 9. They're just perfect, they're just fine. But here, display ATC, you will put this sign as default. You will put the accent grave. In general, I don't want to touch my settings a lot, but anyhow, I will do this in order to show you. So that means you go here. Okay, I will clear it. But this I will not do often. I will clear this, validate. I don't remember which was by default, but you type ATC, you find radio communications and display ATC, and then you go here, okay. You press here start scanning, and now you press this button below escape button. Not with shift because you will have the tilde, but as it is, here it is. This one. Validate. Here it is. Okay. Apply and save. Resume. Go to this button with your left hand and the little finger, pink finger of your left hand, like this. Turn on and turn off. And then you give the commands with the numbers from 1 to 0. First lesson is to forget this one here. You are losing time, you get frustrated, you have other things to do. These things forget in the future. Please do forget them. You will learn in general to handle your plane with the keyboard. It is much more better. So okay, let us start the plane. Okay, Control E. Always we check the parking brakes. Whenever the aircraft is not moving, here it is. We have the parking brake set. Control del, release, and Control del parking brakes is set. Sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, if it doesn't work, you will do it with your mouse. But in general, always check Control del that parking brakes are set. Good. And so now, with your little finger of your left hand, you press here, and then you select a button from 1 to 0. And of course you can scroll down to see the commands, but in general you use this one. And also this is quite helpful also for another reason, because when you have the external camera, okay, it also works. You see, you don't have to go inside the cockpit or here. It works also with the external camera. Good. Now, for instance, if you want to see the commands, okay, you press the accent grave on the keyboard. If you want to see the commands, of course, you will use the mouse. I mean, you scroll down with the mouse. There is no other way. Maybe with arrows also, but I don't know. Okay, this you can do, of course. Okay. So, for instance, let's say ground services. I don't go here, okay, with the mouse, but I press number 9. Pushback, I don't think there will be any. Okay, I ask pushback. And also, then we press the axe engrave and the window disappears. Okay, there is no pushback. I was not expecting something else. Axe engrave. Okay, I can call it also tilde key in order to know which one it is, but actually the command is the axe engrave, not the tilde, isn't it? Not with shift. So, for instance, what else do we have here? Let us see this one. I press number 8. No fuel, no nothing. Back to ground services, I press number 3. I don't use the mouse. We don't have pushback, it is okay. I want to hear the 80s. I press 1. Tilde key and 1.
Donegal Airport information, Kilo 07.
And so on. Okay, I go to the ground. I press 1. So you just press this tilde key, call it whatever you like. Maybe we will call it tilde key. But the command is the axe engrave, it is not the tilde, isn't it? And we choose which option we want. And also don't forget this, which is quite important, that we can use this even when we have the external camera, isn't it? Which is quite useful. Now, a few things more. If you want to land to big airports, ATC can be quite annoying. In general, ATC can be quite annoying lots of times, also when you're on the ground. And in some airports you may, if you want to be precise, you may have to go around because you cannot find time to ask to request to land. You cannot, because ATC can be so busy that you don't find time to... Actually, you do something like this. You have the ATC open. Let's say the command is to land, isn't it? To ask for a runway to land. And continuously you press, which is the number 1, let's say, continuously you press it if you find an interval between the communications in order to ask to land. So, and the dialogues can be also quite frustrating and quite annoying. So, in order to avoid this, those things I have said also to other clips earlier, in order to avoid this, there are 2 options. The one is here, when you're airborne, okay, you see we press this tilde key. Here you select a small airport, okay, you select a small airport because a small airport will not have any traffic somehow. Actually, you cannot even communicate. You just report your position, downwind, left base, right base, and so on. This is one way to avoid the ATC. And the other way that sometimes works is this one. See here now. You go here, okay? You go here, and you just change the frequency. For instance, here we have a frequency of 129.8, is it? Yes, 129.8, Donegal. So you type here, let's say you type 129 dot, you don't have to press dot, 85. This is not correct. Clear? Yes, okay. 129.8, and you make this one 129.805. No one will be here. and you press this one, standby, you see we change the frequency. So no one will disturb you now. This is very important, especially in both cases, especially when you are airborne, close to a big airport, and when you are on the ground. So those are also two important tips, just to let you know. Okay, next step is to follow this procedure now to go, how to say, normally to the runway, but I think I will stop somewhere here. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, I think this is all for now. Little by little, it is good to start a familiarization with some keyboard commands which are quite essential. And definitely I think it would be wise to stop using tower and with the mouse, and then so on and so on, 1, 2, 3 with the mouse, close the window with the mouse, and so on, when you can do all those things with the tilde key. And also something else I wanted to say, of course you can leave all this job to your co-pilot, isn't it? You can go to the commands here and have the ATC automated. The replies will be given automatically. I just mentioned this. If you like, do so. I never use this one. I give my commands and I communicate with the ATC, no matter if it can be frustrating from time to time. So I think this is all for now. Thank you for watching this clip, and until the next one, bye for now.